guys, welcome back. I have got a ton of stuff to do today, and I'm going to bring you along for the ride. And hopefully this rain holds out. It's been raining last couple days. Yeah, check it out. But before we get started, I'm going to give these little guys a treat that they love. Check this out. So this is Buddy, and watch how he eats. He's like a little barbarian. Okay. And this is Misty, watch how she eats. Hey, slow down. Okay, she normally eats that much slower like a little princess. So, hey, before we get started, I wanted to show you guys my new t-shirt from Speed and Strength. Bikes are in my blood. The reason I'm showing it to you is because they have a new video series on YouTube right now, and what they're doing is they're featuring various riders that they sponsor, and they're also going to be previewing some of their YouTube influencers, and I happen to be one of those guys, and I made them a nice video, so hopefully they launch it soon. And check this out, it's starting to rain.
It's not raining too bad. If it gets worse though, I might have to abort this mission. So I'm on my way to Walmart right now to get these little orange cones for another upcoming video idea I have. I want to show you guys the test that you need to take to pass your motorcycle license at the DMV. There's some videos out there right now like that, but they didn't seem to be very instructive. They just kind of show you what kind of riding you got to do. Anyways, wow dude, my vision is so bad. It's almost better when it's a heavy rain because then you can see easier. With these light misty rains, they just jack up your shield, and I still got a race slick on the front of this bike. That's not so good. Had a couple really weird things happen to me in my lifetime. And have you ever been watching TV and suddenly you see the face of a person that was just murdered, that literally you were talking to within 2 weeks? That has happened to me twice now. It's really pretty bizarre when that happens. You're like, it's really shocking to see their face on TV and know that they were just killed. The first one was back in 1995. Being an art director in the motocross industry means I do a lot of photo shoots, and I'm always, not always, but periodically using female models for the photo shoots. And I hired this girl named Linda Sobek, and she was from Hermosa Beach, and she was 27 years old. Pretty blonde girl. She was a cheerleader for the Raiders football team, and I hired her to do a photo shoot for an ad I did, and I tried to find the ad, but dude, it was so long ago I cannot find it. And literally 2 weeks after I hired her and shot pictures of her, I saw her on TV that her body was just found, and I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Well, actually she had been missing for a while, and then they found her. And what had happened was she was hired by this photographer to do a automotive photo shoot for Car and Driver magazine. This piece of garbage named Charles Rathbun hired her and took her out to the desert and claimed, you know, he was going to shoot pictures of her with the car. And what had happened was she never came back, and he was found, and one thing led to another, and they found out what he had done was he had sexually assaulted her and then strangled her, asphyxiated her. You know, he made up some bullshit story that he was teaching her how to do donuts in the car. It was like a dry lake bed. He was teaching her how to do, you know, circle sliding in the car, and accidentally hit her and killed her. What a stupid story, because the autopsy showed she had no broken bones, she had no injuries similar to, you know, what kind of injuries that would cause. And, you know, they learned she was sexually assaulted, and he laid on top of her and basically just suffocated her. And that piece of garbage got life in prison, which hopefully he's getting his ass kicked every day and getting gang raped and all that good stuff. Then in 2004, I had a meeting at the company I was working for with this guy named Mark Reynolds, and he was a representative for action sports people, like motocross racers, and he would represent them. And he came in to meet with me and our management to talk about one of the riders that we sponsored, and, you know, how much we're going to pay him and what kind of special gear he needs and just all that kind of stuff. And then not 2 weeks later, I'm watching TV, and he pops up on the news that he had just been killed by a mountain lion. No shit. What had happened was, oh my god, I cannot see for crap. What is the deal? What happened was, he was riding his mountain bike in Orange County. His chain broke on his bike, and he was bending over to just kind of lick it over, and a 110-pound mountain lion jumped on his back, grabbed him by the neck, and drug him into the bushes and killed him. And that is just the most horrific thing I can imagine happening to you. Like, you'd be like, is this really happening to me? Pretty sad story. So the way they found him, though, was that same day, the mountain lion attacked these two girls that were riding their bicycles, and he just jumped out of nowhere and jumped on this girl's back, and he was dragging her into the bushes by her head, and the other girl started throwing rocks at it while it was holding onto her feet, and the mountain lion finally let go. And that girl was in pretty bad shape. I mean, those fangs went into her neck and stuff and did nerve damage, and she almost died. So that's how they ended up finding Mark Reynolds' body. You know, it was obviously in really bad condition, and it's just a really shocking, sad story. I mean, it's just unbelievable. They ended up finding the cat and shooting it dead and confirming that it indeed was the one that killed Mark. And just a really sad, shocking day for the industry, and obviously for me personally. I mean, I was just sitting next to the guy 2 weeks prior, and to have him turn up getting eaten by a mountain lion is just like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Anyways, but yeah, this weather is really bad. I can barely even see where the frick I'm going, but I wanted to come out here and get a video for you guys, rain or shine. I'm thinking I'm not going to continue on to Walmart and do this other video at the DMV I was going to shoot, because my vision is so poor right now. I'm going like 20 miles an hour in a 50-mile-an-hour zone. Anyhow, hope everything's good, guys, and I'll have a video to you guys soon when this rain stops.